But now it's time to go back to this. Oh yeah, we're in the middle of a trial. It was getting late and I was getting really tired last time. Sweet, sweet! The next ones. No, I said I will play the next ones, but I will play the spin-offs. However, I'm gonna wait till after the I played the Misty Izakaya roguelike mode. Misty this much. Misty is really good. I love the Misty game. Roguelike mode is a bit long, it seems, unless you rush it. Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll be quick. Or maybe I'll beat it fairly quickly. Maybe I'll alternate. Maybe I'll just do them both once a week or something. Who knows? Here's the thing. I'll say it. I've mentioned it before, but I love Harvest Moon Animal Parade. One of my favorite games. I love that game so much. The DLCs too? Oh yeah. I 100% of the game, maxed out every friendship, did basically literally everything in the game. Okay, so what's going on? Gyakuten was arrested because of someone. Goodies from Hakurei Shrine were stolen and brought to the Murien Temple, and were being given away for free. Reimu's pissed, and Hatade is the prosecutor, and they arrested Gyakuten. Reimu was arguing with me, and then we successfully argued against Reimu, and now Suika's here. You trying to go to Lost Branch Esport, bro? I feel like I'd be closer to being a regular Touhou game pro than Lost Branch Esport pro, especially in terms of like where. I was about to say in terms of where the money could be made, but you never know. Time to mating press Suika. And you're certain about the time, Timmy. Well, it's kind of dark when I set out. The sun had already been out. It had been brighter. Yes, that's what it feels like when I have to get up early, so I understand. It was about the right time to head out. It's not like I'm scared of the dark or anything, but it's easier to walk around when it's bright out. It's just real thick, just like me. Mist, you say? Shrine's in the middle of a forest, right? The mist can get real dense in the morning. Yes, I know that. But just how dense was it? It was about as dense as a normal anime harem protagonist. Oh, shit. My arm, the tips of my fingers got blurry. So it was very thick. Yeah, there's some sight, I tell you. It got thinner and thinner as the sun rose. Like natural fog. Someone made it try to hide themselves, it behaved more strangely. Well, if anyone made fog to hide themselves, I'd be mostly suspicious of Suika, the person standing in front of you. Alright then. After the mist, yeah, right. When was that? The mist hadn't cleared up entirely yet. I just saw somebody's silhouette pass by me. Were they running? No, they were tottering kind of slow, actually. And they still got ahead of you. Well, I was tottering even slower, you know what I mean? What do you mean? I see. Hey, come on, I was drunk. I was just fooling around. No, I wasn't judging you. Well, it's fine then. However, can I ask you a question? How much time had passed since you left the shrine? I'd say I've got no idea. Are you sure? Yeah, I wasn't in a rush to get anywhere, so I don't think that it's that weird. I see. Thank you. How far are you from the shrine when you saw that figure? We're heading towards the human village. I wanted to go to the mountain. This wasn't very far at all? I see, so you're still near the Hakurei Shrine. Yeah, sounds about right. tiny but slowly. Did someone get Gyakuten drunk? Are you sure about all this? It was misty, wasn't it? Well, I could hear him going clang, clang, clang. Testimony seems wonky at best, and she literally admitted to being drunk. And they were definitely carrying something big. You could tell that much from a silhouette? Of course I could. It was a real weird-looking figure. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I thought they were so weird I followed them. What? Okay, this is getting so, like, concerning, Suika. Like, what do you... Act? How did you forget something this important? Wait, Aki act. What if Aki's the culprit? What if it's Shiki Icky herself? Yes, it's ordinary to be drunk. Yes. But also, like, Your Honor, the witness is literally drunk. Sorry, I just remembered now. The Gensokyo mass amnesia events are back again. Like I was saying, I had a mini-me follow him. When you say mini-me, mean you split off a little Suika? Yeah, that's it. But since nothing interesting happened, it totally slipped my mind. Hatade, why don't you look shocked at all? Because I knew that already. Because you... Huh? You pressing Hatade, It'd be weird if I just told a witness they forgot to say something in their testimony, right? Miss Suika? Come on, I said I was sorry. I'll buy you a drink sometime, so give me a break. You really think you could fix everything with sake? Yeah. Leaving aside the virtues of sake, this testimony seems very important. Can't disagree with that. In that case, witness, please tell us more about your, dissent. You are absolutely certain about this. It wasn't so blurry. It was so blurry I couldn't make out anything. For one, I definitely saw someone with long, wavy hair. You literally said if you stretch your arms out, you couldn't see your hand clearly through the fog. Irk? It was blackish colored. Her clothes are black too. Erg? It feels like things can't get any worse for us all of a sudden. Don't say that. The world takes words like that as a challenge. If we're in a bad place whether I say it or not, you know. I can actually skip one of the lines of text. They walked all the way to the Myorn Temple, and then they put their luggage on something like a stand in the garden there. And was there still fog then? No, it was all cleared up. You could see who it was then, right? Oh yeah, I saw him from behind, but it was late from the temple. What's her name again? Byakren Hijiri. Right, Byakren. It's definitely her back. Her hair and clothes were the same. Is that true? What, you think I'm lying? No, it's not like that. What is it like then? Yeah, please stop nitpicking. Everyone's shutting down that line down today. Oh, I can't hear you. Boo-hoo. Can you continue now? I'm sorry, go on. After she placed her luggage, she put up a signpost, and that's it. Really it? Your Honor, the defense is leading the witness. Defense, you have any reason to believe there might be more to this. Think it over real carefully. If this was pointless, you'll receive an appropriate penalty. That is not for you to decide, but I suppose that is correct. there's only one right path here. Not enough information right now. Let's not do anything premature. It usually comes if they usually give you the option to like challenge this type of thing. It's usually like always related to this. There is more. The music also stopped too. That also makes you think about that decisive evidence from before. By which you mean these torn Shrinemane clothes? Yes, and if they were torn, then that must mean some force was applied to them. And the most likely time for that to have happened was when that signpost was put up, wouldn't you say? That seemed... With that sneer. Do you have anything to say? No, nothing. Nothing? Nothing? Yeah, there's nothing. After that, she just went inside the temple. She didn't do anything else. Satisfied now? Huh. No, I'm reluctant to deem the defense's claim irrelevant. Wrong, the judge can feel it too. Might be our only chance. It's no use. The incident is just strange. I don't know where to start. There's suspicious evidence, but feels like evidence is something completely different. What could that mean? I don't know. I don't understand anything, but all I can do is keep struggling. Luigi, have you come up with anything? Me? Oh, well. I thought it'd be hard to carry a big pile of stuff in your bare hands, but... Momiji being the savior. You've done it, Momiji. So, did you decide on terms of surrender? Surrendering is the last thing on my mind. We were planning our counterattack. What now? Everything depends on how Miss Suika will answer this next question. So I come up with a clear question for the witness. Yes, I think this will put the matter of this torn sleeve to rest. Oh-ho! In that case, ask away. Miss Suika, about that person you saw. When they set the pots, the food, all these things on the pallet, did they have them wrapped up in anything? I get it. You have to go all this way with the stuff, you want to make a bundle. Exactly. Oh, sure, she had them wrapped in some cloth. And what color was that cloth? It was misty, the witness couldn't tell. When they arrived at the temple, the fog had cleared. The witness told us this herself. Objection overruled. Ugh. Sorry, that moan wasn't seductive enough. So, the color of that cloth. Or did you forget that too? No, it was red and white cloth. And they're gonna just say, she's just gonna say that, like, she stole, like, some cloth from Reimu. And you're sure about that? I'm sure. Huh? Hang on, red and white. Suga's not pressed. It was, yeah, it was Santa, you're right. I believe I understand what the defense is trying to say. Yes, simply put, these Shrinemane clothes were used to make a bundle. Why would you do that? Love her hair defying the laws of physics. It would also explain the origin of that torn sleeve. But that just explains why the cloth scrap was there. None of that proves the defendant didn't do it. Well, that is true. We've established how this evidence is connected to the case. That's progress. This is the information we did not have before. Indeed, it appears this torn sleeve and these burnt clothes are an integral part of this case. Rainbow was the one burning these clothes, right? The notes on Rainbow's burnt clothes are updated. However, defense, the prosecution is not wrong. All things considered, the evidence is not proof the defendant's innocent. It's interesting, though. If this is... Your Honor, if this is evidence... If this is, material that is used to, for the crime, should we look at the person who was destroying said evidence? I really don't want Rainbow to be guilty, though. That'd be such a cop-out. I acknowledge that. But after the prosecution has no further witnesses, the discussion has arrived at a stalemate. So that further investigation may be carried out, I will adjourn the proceedings until tomorrow. Don't do this, Reimu. Oh. What? Huh? Frog? What is it? Hey, I've been listening to you from up in the gallery, but I think I'm a witness too. It's always a Moriya Shrine conspiracy. It always is. It'll never change. Eh? What? Extra testimony, huh? I'm sure it's gonna be damning for me. I suppose we still have some time today. In that case, we will continue after a short break. Court will be in recess for 20 minutes. Prostitution, please use that time to prepare the witness. Phew, don't phew yet! I must say, that seemed rather difficult. Oh well, I'll be fine. I think. You carry all this stuff by yourself. Listen, weapons of Moriya Shrine conspiracy, though. But I see I was right to count on you. Head priest. Oh, you guys are here. Your Holiness! You two, so you've come. Naturally. But our arts don't look so good out there. No Ichiran, though, or Murasa. Game hates them. Yes, I can't deny that. I mean, why are we immediately thinking that Suwako's the culprit upon her popping in? I mean, that, like, she's here to testify against herself. That's what I meant. In the end, our investigation didn't turn up any decisive evidence. Is there nothing we can do to help? I come to think of it, Nazarene, you're good at finding things, aren't you? What I do. Then telling you to look for evidence is probably too vague, isn't it? Maybe you could look for proof that things couldn't have happened the way Reimu said, or something. I will say right now, if Reimu is the culprit of this case, and they don't make it really good, I'm gonna be pissed. No, that gives me an idea what you've got in mind for now. See if that's fair. I mean, I think it could be a Moriya Shrine conspiracy, but I don't think Suwako's about to incriminate herself by making herself. I don't think that it's gonna be Suwako is the one carrying the pots and the pans out of there. I've got it. Nazrin, listen up. Sure. Okay, I'll get right on it. If it's out there, I'll find it. Okay, well, thanks for telling me, game. This didn't exist. Then, yeah, they're gone in flames. And Nazrin, you need not do this alone. Wait for me. If we can pull it off in time, that could be enough. Thank you so much. Far too early for you to be saying that. I still feel like we haven't gotten any closer to the truth. Maybe we should review the evidence again. Now you mentioned it, this scroll and this hair might have been a blessing in disguise. Especially the scroll. We'd be in real trouble if Hatade had gotten to it first. It's true. We'd have been fighting for our lives from the outset. In the end, this was probably the smoothest start we could have asked for. Nevertheless, I do not understand. Who would want to pin this crime on me? I don't know. Somehow the crime and the evidence feel like they don't mesh at all. Is that so? Sananoka! There's no doubt that all these things are connected to the incident. Do you think there's another side of this case we don't know about? No, not possible. Fuck, he's so not Okar. It's the dumbest fucking emote. Well, it's pointless to speculate senselessly. The culprit's blame will gradually become clear as we discover more, I'm sure. Oh my, it seems I'm sorry. Ada. Seems the time has come. Get back to it. Court will now reconvene. Are all the prosecution's preparations finished? We're all good, as you'd expect from a god. We've got exceptional testimony in store from you. For you. In that case, the witness may take the stand. But there probably is. I don't know if there's a Touhou-related one, though, and you know the rules. The emote has to be exceptional if it's not Touhou-related. For you to edit. Just Suwako by miles. What are you talking about? Suwako's fully trustworthy. I don't trust that frog for a second. First, maybe be told your name and occupation. Suwako Moriya, I'm a god. You are ready to testify about what you saw on the morning of the incident, without delay. And I am. I think Kaneko and Senai are more trustworthy. I'd agree. I think Kaneko is all around generally pretty trustworthy. She's a businesswoman, but... Tay's trustable. Tay is super trustable. He's pretty laid back. Well, then, witness, begin your testimony. You dare make demands of a god? Oh, shit! Okay. Fuck. Haven't you been here before? Sorry, a reflex. Won't happen again. I'll see you guys. God. Oh, I love this mix. It was in the morning yesterday. Since the weather was so nice, I'd gone out on a stroll. And then... What do you mean since the weather was so nice? Did they just say it was the foggiest thing ever? Then, when I approached the Hakurei Shrine, I saw a figure standing there. There's somebody wearing black clothes, and they had long, wavy hair. So fucking descript. While I was watching them, wondering who it could be, they dropped something. That they dropped it on the grounds, not in the forest. I figured someone from the shrine would find it later, so I left it alone. I guess he's... Excuse me. Operation by herself, because the weather was nice and she was going on a trip. They dropped something. The prosecution submitted no such evidence. We didn't find anything like that at the scene. Oh, you bitch! You're gonna say the fucking scroll! Oh, you cocksucker! Oh, you bastard! But maybe the defense, who's sweating bullets over there, knows something about it. Defense? How do you respond? Defense? You should consider a career in politics. Prosecution believes you have evidence you have yet to submit to this court. Is that the truth? No? What do we do? Can't hide it now. If they find out about it later, we'll be finished. Bye-bye. Can't be helped. We'll have to deal with it when the time comes. But why would Suwako... Why would Suwako... Is a good question. And it is the question of the hour, right? Why would Suwako know of this? It's this. This is a scroll. Why? By the way, the scroll was found. We found the scroll inside the Hakurei Shrine, right? We found it inside the shrine. Along with the hair inside the shrine. I am sensing Moriya Shrine conspiracies. And who could this belong to? It's Gyakuten Hijiri's property. What? But then the one who dropped this would have to be... Okay, now we're jumping to conclusions. Yes, there's no doubt the one our witness saw was the defendant herself. We have to submit the hair to. I don't see where we'd have to submit the hair. It seems pretty obvious that the scroll's what the reference is here, and not anything else. Or am I wrong? Defense, allow me to make sure. Will you cross-examine? I will. All over if I don't. It's pointless. Okay, where's this going? When was that? I guess there's still some mist. It was a while before noon, at least. Oh, the weather was great. It was pretty misty out. The time period is correct. What did you see then? It was. And where was that figure standing exactly? An artist dressed swag with big titties to spite her lies. When I saw them, they were on the shrine grounds. I don't trust a single fucking word you say. Look at that hat. Look at those eyes on the hat. The grounds. It looked like they were going towards the shrine. You sure about that? Well, I'm not wrong. I'm sure about that. I don't believe you. You said earlier there was mist, didn't you? Huh? Did I? Yeah. Yes, there was. I mean, like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to believe a word you say? I was watching from up in the sky, so I could see. Did you say you went for a walk? Now you're in the sky? You wavered there. Is that true? Come up with a more weighty question already. Objection sustained. Understood. Something's off here. Suwako is an Iku, that's true. Right, I wanted to follow up right then and there, and Hatade noticed. I'm sensing Moriya Shrine conspiracies. And from what you said, this all happened on the grounds. Yeah, it did. Really? I mean, as far as I could tell, yeah. Things are... Something is afoot. Grab the measuring stick. I clicked off the screen. No. You never touch it yourself. Yeah, so I had no idea it was a scroll until now. Ah, so you didn't even come close. Nope, I didn't really care that much. Let's see. Why are you showing up now if you didn't give a shit about anything? Seems... Dude, it's kind of uneven testimony. Yeah, but still holding together. Make it fall apart is our job, isn't it? Smash that hollow testimony like a clay jar. What do I break it with? Let me just quickly do this. Or by you, yeah. What? Wait. The Kaneko hair kind of wavy and the same purple as Hikari. I guess that was part of the original asked questions. I guess I'm just stupid. I was like, wait, did she ask the question about in the woods? I think I'm just stupid. There's nothing to double press. Does that black clothes too? I mean, here's the thing. They could just be. She could just be completely lying about, through her teeth about anything right now. Where's the line that she wavers on? This one? What do I have to argue with? Like she wants to hide something from me? Oh no, she would never. No. Because we found it inside. You drop the item, you say, then you think this is it. What did I just say? So the dropped item you saw then, you think it is this. Problem is this testimony from our end even gonna, like, hold any weight, right? Well, it's the only thing that was found there, wasn't it? Yes, this was the only out-of-place object at the shrine, but there's something strange about it. What are you talking about? This scroll, we found it placed on one of the lanterns by the shrine's veranda, Suako. Ugh. So it's true, it certainly was left there. But it wasn't just lying on the grounds. How do you explain that? What? What? Well, we found the scroll placed on the veranda. Like, by the veranda. The witness says it was just dropped on the ground. That is a clear contradiction. Yes, this does seem strange. Also, they cannot sit here and argue that, like, I'm making this up, because they both have responded very, like, oh, no! And then they can't come back. I refuse. If you do that, you're reported. Doesn't it? They're gonna do it, aren't they? Huh? You're not huh now! Continue! Explain what this means! Yes, of course. Let's please just tell us. Who was the figure the witness saw? We're gonna say Gyakuten? What you kept us waiting for? That's his only getting started. If you better stop them here then. What? Is it gonna be a rainbow then? Okay, apparently it's going to be. You know what? Let me just go get my HP back real quick. Speedrun mode. It's gotta be Suika now. What she must have seen was Suika Ibuki loitering near the shrine. I see. There'd be nothing suspicious about that figure. But the witness described the defendant just now. But it's far more likely that Suika would be the one seen just wandering around the shrine. At the very least, she should have been seen too. But Suika did tell us something about that about seeing that shadow. When that shadow crossed Suika's path, they were both going away from the shrine. They never encountered each other on the grounds. In any case, Suika took her time getting off the ground. By her own admission, she was just ambling aimlessly. And yet, Suwako testified she only saw one person. So the person she saw must have been Suika without a doubt. Kyag! This is weird. Not in a bad way yet. Give me a break! So it must have been Suika Buki the witness saw. In that case, testimony is not very significant. It's not fair. Damn it! It should have been me, not him! It's not fair! Sorry, every time I see that, I have to. Regrettably, this does not advance us much. Therefore, this hearing... Don't you fucking dare. If it's fucking Kaneko, I hate you! I fucking hate you! What is it, witness? You were the one shouted objection just now, were you not? Oh yeah, it was me. I had to speak up because I remembered something. Dude, Gensoku really has to take care of this mass amnesia incident, dude. Holy moly. I get why that takeover there loves shouting that now. It feels pretty good. You can say I'm not doing it because I like it. You said you remembered something. About what? The time the figure came out of the shrine, I'm gonna lose my mind, Suwako. I'm done with the bullshit. Why did you not mention that before? Because I conveniently remembered it right now. No, I am not... Everything I say is completely the truth. There's no lies out my mouth. Didn't I tell you? I just remembered. This is far too important to forget. It's true that this is a bit aggravating, but shouldn't we hear her testimony first? I'm surprised we're the ones saying that, Aya. Certainly. Prosecution, I hope you will ensure your witnesses are better prepared in the future. How many times have we done this? So I can say a box like Chiro. True. He's short. Please forgive me. I never thought it was possible that a god could be so forgetful. No, I'm so sorry. Everything will be perfect this time. And if it's not, off with her head. Then please, go ahead. Get on with your testimony. Yes. It was a little bit after I'd seen the figure on the grounds. All of a sudden, I saw another person leave the shrine. I said the figure I'd seen on the grounds was in black, but I misremembered that was the black figure. Your Honor, please. Please, there's only this trial and like 2 spin-offs left. And then the porn games. And I could clearly see that Black Shadow was holding a red and white bundle. And they were also holding a sign that said, I am Byakuren Hijiri. I am the culprit. He. They just walked out of the shrine like this while I watched. But you've not forgotten anything this time. At least, for now, momentarily, I don't think so. Your Honor, can I have a gun? Well, it doesn't look like there's any issues with your testimony, so it should be fine. If there's no issues, that's because the testimony is so shallow to begin with. If you can't find a hole somewhere, it's hopeless. Still have to press her for details if we want to get anywhere. Oh my goodness gracious. Now it's time for your cross-examination defense. Yes. Can't believe I is having to press Suaka. Her entire testimony for faulty memory. I would have discredited every prosecutor ever at this point. Here, hold on. This is completely unrelated to everything else right now. Can you add better TTV, emotes? Like, can you, like, add emotes through there? What's the usual site that you add these from? Because I really... The problem is I don't know who makes it. I really want to get that. The Satori emo. I just glanced at it in the background of my Discord, which is to the bottom of my left, and I just see that Satori emo. I really want to add that in as an emo. I also don't know if there's a spot I can add it without, like, getting artists' approval. Seeing the figure, you mean you saw the person on the grounds first? Yeah, that's how it was. Since that one was... wonder how big it'll come out on the screen. I love this emote. Tell me this isn't just beautiful. I have a friend. From Moriya Someng animation, if you're curious. Well, I'm gonna sit there for now until I get sued. Since I was on the grounds to begin with, of course I'd noticed first. Well, it's hard to argue with. And then... Wait, is that one already on 7TV? If you can find it on there, could you send me a link? Because I would love to add that as an emote. Another. So you saw a second person at the shrine then. Right, they stepped out of the shrine and onto the grounds. Where'd they go afterwards? They left and headed to Moriya Temple. Oh, well, I wouldn't have known where they were... I would have known they were going to the temple. I thought it was the village. Went from the shrine to the village. I mean, it's fine as is. I think it would depend on, like, if it's already on, if someone already has it on 7TV, I think it would depend on, like, how good that quality of that emote is. Because because, like, if that exists, I want to add that. I love it. It's so good. 7TV. I know I'm going away from the game for a second, but I gotta. Giving the word Shitori did not give me anything except Shiori. Well, that's great. You find tomorrow? Okay. I did find this. Which is completely unrelated, but I found it good. I was going to think I'd like to find it if I could. This one's also. I found another emote that's really good. This is not the one I'm looking for. Mostly at the bottom of the page. It just keeps expanding, ending. Okay. Can't see it there. I'll look for it some other time. So they went from the shrine to the village. Yeah, that's what it looked like. I see. Have you thought of anything? Huh? Why did my heart counter pop up? Only, you seem to have grasped something. No, nothing in particular. Very well, carry on. What do you mean? Well, earlier I thought the little Oni I'd seen on the grounds was the same as the Black Shadow. Do you say that was only a misunderstanding? Yeah, that's it. Did you really have made a mistake like that? There's no way I can prove that either way. I understand. A red and white bundle. A little while ago, when you questioned the Oni, you said it was made of clothes, but I could never have figured that out. You didn't realize what it was at the time. Yeah, I had no idea. Well, if you say so. So they left the shrine, and then I think they headed straight to the village. Is there anything strange about them? Not really, except for the weird package they were carrying. I see. On the surface, there's nothing off with this testimony. That's right. Let's double check everything closely. Okay, so it's a crazy lie detector for these trials. You have a lot of headaches, yeah. I'm seeing the figure. You mean you saw the person on the grounds first? As it was. Second person at the shrine, then. Yep. So, text we already saw. I haven't really noticed anything. Is there anything wrong? Might be. I think there's something strange here, but maybe it's nothing. There's something strange here. In what sense? I'd be having such a hard time if I knew. You do realize that while you're expected not to lie, you're not required to be dishonest. Yes, you're quite right. For now, resuming cross-examination. You mean... Let's see what happens if I say the other thing. I didn't say, you misunderstand, Your Honor. There's nothing in this worthless testimony. Eh? Oh! Listen to me. The central mystery of this incident is that shadow seen lurking around the Hakure's shrine. It's the greatest roadblock standing in our way. Who were they? No one can confirm this clearly. What are you talking about? All eyewitnesses say it was Byakuya and Hijiri. Not quite, Hatade. All eyewitnesses say they saw them from afar, or that it was foggy, or that they saw them from behind. Always so vague, with no definitive proof. Thank you! Now you mention it, the witness's testimony does not really tell us anything new. Exactly. And on top of that, this testimony is exceptionally awful. Let's go, Aya! This testimony's fucking dog shit, dude. Why? You want to know? Let's assume the shadow left the shrine with the intention of stealing. Finally, time for new, yeah. New Huju. Assume we know she was stealing. But no one actually saw that, did they? So it's still an assumption. We don't know how and why this bundle was made, much like we don't know the shadow's identity. No one inspected it up close. I'll continue. Now, if you had to steal this bundle and carry it to Myoran Temple, how would you go about it, Your Honor? Ah, you're asking me? That is... I would never consider such a thing. Ah, yes, of course. Well then, Momiji. What? How would you do it if you had to carry something out in secret? I love this theme so unbelievably much. Here's the thing, Is Eiki suspicious? She's not, but like, because like this is just her thing. She's never actually going to commit a crime. But like, I literally mentioned it earlier, and now I'm second guessing myself. I'm like, what if? Right. First, I keep a close eye on my surroundings. Yeah. And while getting away, I'd look around everywhere to make sure no one could see me. Good. That should get the point across. This is what I'm talking about, Your Honor. None of these details are present in Suako's testimony. Like it's something that was put together on the spot. I understand now. Certainly, from that point of view, it seems unnatural. Or flabbergasting, perhaps? As we had not heard this in a while, I hope you'd forgotten. Choosing the most striking words is an important part of news reporting, you see. Oh, please, forget about it for good. It's embarrassing. Now, while we have the judge in our power, let's continue. Okay, moving on. If at all possible, I've tried to come up with some way to not be recognized. Yes, well thought. This is a certified 3 moment. Goku's like, shit, they're not dumb as bricks. I have an idea of what you're getting at. But please give a proper explanation, starting from the beginning. Understood. That figure was not Byakuya. If we consider Momiji's discoveries... First of all, the major issue is the lack of traces. Indeed, even what little evidence we had has proven difficult to explain. Right. But I want us to count on the single piece of evidence we can have faith in. Then please present this evidence. Yeah, I want us to click here. Just do this so I can at least save you real quick. I didn't lose life for it. Well, it's not Reimu's clothes or it's the scroll. Unless it's the burnt clothes. It's a good thing I'm not losing lives right now. What if it's not evidence? Oh, it is. It's the scent? They're the scents that Momiji found. But still, treat this as evidence. I understand, Your Honor. But please, just allow me to start from this. It's all I ask. All I smell is desperation. Well, we'll see about that. First of all, it's a concern that few unusual smells were found at the shrine, even though someone walked out after looting it. Oh well, maybe they flew. According to Suika's testimony, they weren't flying. Ugh. If fucking Suwako's telling the truth, they shouldn't have been flying either. No. To begin with, the criminal's Gyakuten, and she took the loot to her temple's gardens. Would there have been any sense at all to track? Yes, that is true. Both places were fairly odorless. There were no telltale odor on Gyakuten either way. I see. That is our premise. Understood. Please continue. Now, let's review the prosecution's claim. Person dressed in black left Myorn Temple, went to the Hakure Shrine and robbed it, and then they returned to the temple's gardens. That's correct. Finally, they took their loot there and entered the temple. What if we turn things around? What? Around? Meaning, what if we change the order? You mean... Person dressed in black carried these things from the shrine to the temple, and then, as the note suggests, took the scroll from the monks' quarters. Then they returned to the Hakure Shrine with the torn shrine maiden clothes they'd used to make a bundle, where they left the scroll on purpose. And that is why that foreign scent was found in Myorn Temple. You're making things up. Nazrin and Sho have not come back after looking for something. I don't know what they're looking for, but they were looking for something. That's a completely ridiculous story. I want a proper explanation, with evidence. About what? You say Reimu's scent was in Myorn Temple, but why would it be hers? That's quite important. You've been given a great deal of leeway to defend. Ugh. If you're addicting someone now, I will no longer allow mistakes. I understand that's how it's to be. Have a note about sense, or is it going to be... It just lets me save. She said but. What? Oh, if I could sneeze. Excuse me. These are burnt dregs now, but on that day, these were whole and used to make a bundle. If you held on to them, Reimu's scent would get on your hands. Yes, that'd make some sense. Dude, what the f... Way better prosecutor, even Patchy. No, Patchy sucked. Remy's the best prosecutor, though. There's one more mystery about these clothes. How and why did they get back to the shrine? Well, maybe they did. This is actually a very good question. I didn't think about this one. That's impossible. Reimu burned them in a campfire today, so they were brought back somehow. The culprit shouldn't have wanted to hold on to these. If anyone saw them with this, it would be difficult to explain. But maybe there was some reason they had to. So what was it? What possible reason could they have to return these clothes to the shrine? To be nice? Was that a joke? Shut up. Did the culprit put on these clothes? That has to be it. Whoa, wait. You can't mean... After she's done her business at the temple, Reimu changed into these clothes. I don't know if it's Reimu. Order! Order! Ah, yes, I'd like a large pizza and, okay, side. Defense, what does this mean? It's as I said. Tenchi better than Hadai better actually. No, I mean, I like all of them. Tenchi was by far the worst. Reimu did this. If you think about it, that way, just a little, everything makes sense. Mei Ling above all. True, Mei Ling was actually the best. I forgot about her. Only she could have taken everything from the shrine that morning without drawing anyone's notice. Is this gonna do what the last trial did? Where we indict Reimu and then there's another day? Where we have to then save Reimu? Because I want to mention right now. Why is Suwako lying? First of all, well, like, Suwako's obviously lied. Why has Suwako been lying? Second of all, this trial's really short. Like, this has been one trial of, like, of 4 testimonies. For, like, the 4th trial in the game. Yeah, got you China, you're right. The other Black Ray Shrine smells of the temple's incense because Reimu took it from there in order to use it to frame Byakuren. Everything points to Reimu being the culprit. That's one with test 5. She's just lying. Makes no sense to me. Yes. I know, that's my question. But then I have to... Yeah, right. Okay, I knew something was good. I knew she was going to say something. But then I also have to go back. Why did Sanai... Was it Sanai? Yeah, why did Sanai, like, lie a bunch during the fucking Moko and Sho incident? For no fucking reason at all. What's that mean? You've got to be kidding. Isn't this all circumstantial evidence? There's still no definitive proof either way. True enough. It's taking so long, Nazarin. Time's up. In that case, this... If it's fucking Suwako. If it's this fucking frog. Okay. Okay, it's not the frog. Possibly all Brides have case of brain damage. No, the Brides are actually the smartest beings here. They're the most deceptive, It's all a Moriya Shrine conspiracy. Every trial has actually been laid out from the beginning as a Moriya Shrine conspiracy. To take down Reimu. And Marissa. But what is it now? Listen up! So you got it done? Yep, all accounted for. What is this? What's going on? Your Honor. Yes? The defense's final evidence has arrived. What did you say? The panties, the shadow dancers, yeah. You panty on. I refuse to allow this. It's not up to you. Please have a look at it. I suppose we might as well. Your Honor! This had best be the end of it. Understood, defense? Yes. Here it is. The evidence I've been looking for. This is... It's information I've gathered from the human village about what visitors brought home from the temple and when. When? So, what have you found out? There's nothing left by 10 o'clock. This is all sworn testimony. What do you think of it, that lawyer? It's perfect. Vince, can you explain? It's very simple. At the time, Reimu claims she woke up and left the shrine empty for the only time. When she comes, Gyakuten must have come. Everything worth stealing was already gone. Seems quite definitive. Prosecution was become of Reimu Hakure. He was still guzzling tea in a waiting room, so we apprehended her. This trial turned out to be something that, with conclusive facts so scarce, we ended up having to rely on rather dubious testimony and evidence. Remember, it can be a pretty unreliable thing. So testimony's testimony, no more, no less. Indeed, however, thanks to this, some hidden truths were discovered. That's right. This is ending too easily and too early. I always say that these people hate Reimu, but like, there's no way it's just this. Must have been the strong bond between the people of Murin Temple that made this possible. Yes, I'm glad I was able to help them, even if only a little. This is too easy. One day of the trial? Let's consider this your good deed for the day. I think it's Reimu either. Honestly, if they end it as this, I'm not gonna be that upset with the trial. But I smell. Without further ado, I'll deliver my verdict. But I don't think it's Gyakuten either. Or henceforth adjourned. Patchy was the true culprit, yeah. No, Patchy is the true culprit this time around. This isn't going to be it. Truly, I cannot thank you enough. No, you should save your thanks for showing Nazarene. You use all the evidence? Yes. Actually, we did... I don't know if we used the hair. We used everything else, though. Basically none of it. The hair might have been brought up on Friday, though. I don't remember, because that was Friday. And that was a whole few days ago. 3 days ago, as a matter of fact. This I cannot allow. It is far too embarrassing. You too must accept some of the credit. I'm just glad I could help Her Holiness. It's like this is a win for everyone this time. Quite so. To think yokai and humans came together to help me. I could not be happier. At Priest, once again, I was too late to help. Do not say that. Weren't you just in time? Yes, you were right. Now, I regret not taking a picture of your face back then, Sho. Please forget about that. I was not in my right mind. Ada. What kind of face is she making? It's like this. Oh, hold your tongue! You will not tell a soul! Oh my gosh, look at this! Look at that shows for oh my gosh! Also, look at Nazarene. Nazarene's doing the 3. Nazarene's got the face. Oh, Moiji! I have to run! How'd it turn out like this? How'd it get to be like this? I don't trust it. I don't trust it to we're on the main menu with nothing else left. I don't fucking trust it for a second. I'm looking at you, game. There's no way after... Here's the thing. If this was trial 1 or 2, I'd believe it. I'd believe it and leave it at that. But after the trial that just happened, that was 3 days long, in-game days, with just the craziest, like, all jumping all around, it's gonna end like this? Not a chance I believe it. Yeah? Oh? Is she not home? What's she thinking, heading out at this hour? Did she get a hold of a scoop? Ugh, this place is such a mess, too. Whoa. She left evidence from the trial just lying around. Like she forgot to give back Miss Gyakuten's scroll. Oh. The string's loose. It's coming unwound. I'll just wind it back up properly. Hmm? Is this hair? That's not mine or Aya or Miss Byakurin's or Miss Sho's or Nazrin's or Mreimu's. I mean, it could be Sho's, who's blonde, right? Sniff stiff. Doesn't smell like much. Can't tell anymore. The smell of incense is just too strong. Whose hair is this? What? Someone's coming? The sound of two people. Never recognize their scent. It's definitely not Aya. What? There's some kind of malice in the air. It's eerie. I am... Oh, fuck, it's Suwako and Kaneko. Oh, fuck. Momiji, you have to run. You have to leave now. There's no way I can fight them. Why is this happening? I have no idea. But if they came to take the evidence, I can't let this happen. It's 100% Suwako's, isn't it? It's 100% Suwako's. What do I do if I can't beat them? I have to run. New episode's been added. You. Do crows dream of white wolves? When I returned home, Momichi was never be found. No matter where she looked, Osai returned up. Then a letter arrived. Thus beginning of this final battle. Ah, you bastards. One rule of thumb, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a Moriya Shrine conspiracy. Also, Aya, what the fuck are you doing leaving the house? Whew, I'm home. I got drinks and snacks. Momiji, get cooking. Momiji? Momiji, where are you? Huh? The candle was lit, so I figured she was in. She's not in the kitchen or the restroom either. Where is she? The room's still a mess. It feels different from the mess I left behind for some reason. Ugh, I don't get it. Oh well, can't be helped. Just sad drink alone, so I'll go to bed. You notice the missing evidence? What is their play? What is their ploy? Her. Wah! Phew, I slept like a baby. Oh, guess Momiji isn't here yet. Oh well. I should get changed first of all. All set. Ice Reminder is good to go. It just takes being alone one morning for me to start talking myself like an idiot. Back. Oh, Momiji's late now. I gotta come up with a proper punishment. Oh, she's finally here. Yeah, hide myself and surprise her. And now... Patchy's here to save the day. Hey, McGill! Seem to be doing well. I love this face. It's such a good face. Patchily! Good morning. Good morning to you too? You shouldn't make a greeting a question. Yes. You have to admit this face is priceless. So, what? No, did you have any business with me? Business, I suppose you could call it that. I decided to do a bit of divination recently. Divination, you say? It's been quite a while. I may have gotten rusty. Huh? It's such a good face. So? What? No, cut that out! You must have come to tell me what you saw, right? Oh, well reasoned. Good job. Thank you. with her. This is something I'd expect from Romelia. Tea. Tea? I heard that one could have tea at your office. Momiji's not here today. Is today a day she should not be here? What if it's new? What if it's new? No, it's not. She's not here yet, even though she should be. No, now you mention it. She should really be here by now. So she's late. Yes? Let me tell you the results of my divination. The white beast hides its shape. A great mouse creeps overhead, closing the path to the black wings. It's... Come on, Patchouli. Why'd you have to come up with a fortune like that? You believe a diviner can change the results of her readings? Isn't that obvious? Don't fortune tellers always make up fortunes that are convenient for them? Maybe that's true for human frauds, but my divination is the real thing. What's your success rate? I have attempted many forms of fortune telling. This particular method has proven quite reliable, even by my standards. Can you give me a number? It's nothing spectacular, of course. Merely 100%. 100%. 10 out of 10. In other words, I've never been wrong so far. Fortune teller mentioned. No, I know what that means. Then what is the problem? I think there's more than one problem, but for now, I'll go have a look for Momiji. She's got work to do. Yes, I think that'd be for the best. Birds even flew all over the place. I never found any sign of Momiji. We're kind of splitting at it. So everyone's always like, "Oh, poor guy," you know, just saying. Raymond might have had a point. Ugh, my head's throbbing. All I could do is open the letter one more time. I read it again and again last night, as if that would change what was written on it, but of course that was impossible. We have Momiji Inubashiri. If you wish to see her again, you must exonerate Reimu Hakure and expose Byakuren Hijira as a criminal. Aki, can I hand you this note? Yes, what seems to be the matter? Someone's, someone's doing this. Oh, this is illegal. We should really, go fucking kill some people. Yeah. You do not, Momiji Inubashiri will die. Do not make this matter public. Wow. Fuck. Still the same. Not that it would ever be any different. I knew that, but... Holy brides? Yeah! You really have time to be brooding? Patchouli! Reeks of liquor in here. Your pile of empty bottles has grown. I just had a little nightcap yesterday. I had to believe it was only a little. But I suppose it doesn't matter. What do you want? I'm not in the mood for banter right now. For today, I'll help you. Huh? I'll help you. I'll lend you my assistance. No, I know what that means, but why? I had hoped to beat you in the trial even once, but that was not to be. So, since you were such a worthy opponent, I thought it might be interesting to see how you do things firsthand. What if you intend to spend the day sulking, you won't need an assistant. I'm not sulking. No, you're not sulking. I'm not. I'm about to storm out of here. Then let's begin. Yeah? Reimu Hakure is requesting a defense. Trial. Really happening. Happening? Is something wrong? Read this. A ransom note. I just don't know what to do. All the more reason for you to get to work. Playing along is the safest, most certain way to draw out whoever wrote this. But... well, it has nothing to do with me. As much as I like Momiji, what becomes of her is not my concern. Patsy, you're weird. Oh, if you can still glare like that, then you should put that energy to another use. If you ever do find your courage, join me at the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Please wait, Patchouli. What is it? You'll cooperate with me? It's not only me, but you should make up your mind before Remy comes up with something else to do. Bye, girl. Then let's go straight to the mansion together. I see you're back to normal. That's good. You'll need to keep a clear head from now on. Or we'll kill Momiji. Fuck. Oh my, you're here sooner than I expected. Yes, I did think it would take longer. But at any rate, things have taken a turn for the worse. What if the two people are Patchy and Remy and not Suwako and Kaneko? First, have a look at this. A threat. A very dull one at that. I don't know what to do from here. What are you planning? I could stop thinking about it on the way here, but I couldn't come up with any ideas. Feels like taking on Reimu's defense is the only way I can lure out whoever sent this. What a banger. I love this theme. Yes. There's no telling what will happen if you do not at least appear to follow their demands. Events proceed the way they expect them to. They might relax their guard as well. I agree this seems like the best option. Then I won't be able to search for the kidnapper, at least not my own. You're not wrong, and you can't be doing anything too conspicuous within this situation. First chance to move quietly, involving the smallest number of people we can. Oh, we've decided a course of action. Let us begin. You called on me, milady? Sakuya, for today you'll be under Patchy's command. You'll be searching for Momiji Inubushiri. The housework can wait. Understood. Ah, and furthermore, I don't know if she'll be any help, but go wake up our gatekeeper and tell her the same. Yes, my lady. That is all. I will begin immediately. Now then, we should get started with our inquiries. My, Patchy, did you get a taste for the outdoors? Is our unmoving great library really turning into a mobile library? Even I have my good days, Remy. Patchy, thank you. Oh, what's wrong? You're being very earnest today. It's rather refreshing change. What are you talking about? I'm the pure and honest Aishimaru, as always. Anyway, I wish you a good day. Insaki is quite small. Where are you off to in such a hurry? I have to get back to the office. I'll be on my way too then, Remy. Hurry, hurry. Yes, yes, please try to mind your speed. I can't possibly keep up with you. Here we are, right back at home. It feels so different just having you stand here. It's not gonna do it, surely. But what if? What if we reveal this whole ploy? What if we reveal this whole ploy? Kaneko and Suwako are guilty. Yes, we kidnapped Momiji and threatened to kill her for you to turn this trial around. But we did this whole thing in an attempt to get Reimu to repent because she's been a bad shrine maiden and she needs to do better. It feels so different just having you stand there. So what next? Unfortunately, tea isn't going to be served automatically anymore. All working together to make Aya a better person. Don't you dare say that! Oh no! Get Aya to worry and treat Momiji better. Oh, please, no. Kaneko and Suwako saw how Aya's been treating Momiji and decided to torture her in these trials over and over again in order to get her to care about Momiji. I would fucking... I am gonna... It's gonna fucking be that. It's gonna be that. I swear. You having fun? No, not really. Then put it away, get back to work. Okay. Oh, artless. Well, they need to be pretty. Working Wolfgang, who works as my assistant. I've heard. Yeah. Where's she gone? Former district prosecutor means she can spend days late route. Yeah, I'm so jealous. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. This plaintiff is now defendant, head of the Hakure Shrine, shelter for errant yokai, accused of nefariously giving away all our property to charity. That's funny. Well, she's supposed to be Toromaru's assistant. Yeah. Once finding everyone at the temple is really glad to have her back. The big cheese. Free roaming, shape-changing, physics-breaking, ever-daring, mind-boggling, eye-inspiring, speedy delivering, and description-defying. Native god of the Moriya Shrine is always carrying out some kind of scheme. I'm sure she's up to something even now. You're way better at the Moriya Shrine, yeah. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Of course I've noticed. Ah, that's good. That look is wasted on me. Something is missing from the evidence on your desk. No way! You really didn't notice. What do you know? You see now? Yes, the scroll is missing. The scroll disappeared alongside Momiji Inubashiri. That is something. Why are you so knowledgeable? I can't get that thought out of my mind. I can't get it out of my head that they're doing this to make Aya a better person. I can't. They've done it for Reimu. They've done it for Marissa. What if they do it for Aya? It is something, but the ransom note didn't mention it. They would have no reason to draw our attention to it. Still, I wonder what's in that scroll. At this point, we can only speculate. One thing is certain. The scroll's important somehow. That's what you mean? Do you understand? That's heartening. Come on, it was nothing. Sawako mentioned the item last time in order to get Aya to have to reveal that she had the scroll in hand and then take it afterwards. You're right, it was nothing. If you could not figure something like that out, I would return home. Hey. In any case, we decide on a plan of attack. Oh, you're right. We'll need some of this evidence. That's probably probably all that's still relevant now. Lost burnt clothes. Why was she bringing the clothes? What was the only thing that's missing? It's still just a hypothesis, but I believe a pattern is emerging. Luigi and the scroll disappeared together, that's what you're thinking? Right, it's difficult to believe that there would be two disappearances at the same time by mere coinkydink. It'd be a big case, isn't it? Oh, it sure is. First, it could be that the kidnapper has both Momiji and the scroll. That would be the worst outcome. You don't think that's what happened? You can tell, can't you? If they're in that position, they might not need to resort to such extreme methods. That's true, but that would depend on the scroll's importance. Yes, still, at this point, we're only guessing. Hair. Why isn't Gyakuten's hair in it? Probably because it's no longer valuable evidence, right? Probably because it's not relevant evidence. You're having fun. There's another possibility. Only Momiji Inabashiri fell into the criminal's hands after she kept the scroll from them. And you think that's more likely? Yes, I believe that would best explain the criminal's reaction. But that's not the only one. Momiji could also be hiding out somewhere safe with the scroll. That is, not impossible, I suppose. But that would be closer to wishful thinking than anything else. Why don't we leave it at that for the time being? We're in a bad situation either way. Let's ensure it does not become any worse. Even if that scroll is some sort of trump card, we do not have it in hand. Right, it's gonna be a tough fight. We're skipping steps. Let's consider the basics. Best to focus on something we might be able to solve. We can imagine what the culprit's aim was, at least. Yeah, to make Aya a better person. They did all this for a purpose. Makes no sense. Muji's stronger than both Moriya's gods. Just look at Mountain of Faith. True. Muji's the hardest part of the game, clearly. Correct. And that purpose, it involves sabotaging Myoran Temple, or the Hakurei Shrine, or both. Could even have been both, or rather, that's how it's turned out. Right, as things stand, it is most likely that the culprit was willing to harm both sides. It would be naive to not dig a bit deeper. Above all, taking that ransom note into consideration, their main target is clearly Myoran Temple. In other words, the way things turned out doesn't suit the kidnapper. That's what you're getting at. Do you disagree? No, I think you're right. Then our plan of attack is... First off, let's review the last incident and make sure no evidence was overlooked. Back then we started late, but today we have all day, so let's make proper use of our time. Nothing to do but get searching then, is there? I have no better ideas. Begin our investigation right away. We'll do a tiny bit of investigating, and then... but then I will call it because it is a little bit late. You know, Reimu's no competition, yeah. Hey, Patchy, can you sniff the same way that, that Momiji did? Dude, what if we show up and there's fucking panties on the ground? No one's around. Perhaps we should go to Reimu first. Oh, fuck? Shh. You look bored, Reimu. And whose fault is it? Because you were so suspicious, Reimu. Hey, hang on. So, is this a serious request? Well, I hope you'll take it seriously. It's not like I have a choice. You're the one to ask. You try defending yourself. Am I gonna have to smack you? Huh? Patchily? What are you doing here? I'll be taking part this time. To ensure the Crow Tiger does her work properly. Oh, that's helpful. Make sure she doesn't slack off. Now, about your request. You claim you're innocent. Isn't that obvious? You really think I'd give away everything I own just to mess with someone I beat before? She raises a good point. Where is the holding cell located? Probably with the Tengu? But what? No, it's just, it does sound really unbelievable. Why didn't that occur to me earlier? Straight man, it's your line. That's not my name, but fine. Let me ask you one thing. You never considered that even once during the trial? Nope. Is everything gonna be alright? All you can do is now prepare yourself for the worst. My condolences. Pretty early for me to be thinking it's all over, isn't it? I'm afraid my mind is already made up. Don't make up someone's mind for them! There's not a single fucking thing to click on. Whoever made this game's lazy! Can't show her that. Right, it's too risky. I don't care about that. All I care about right now is getting some delicious green tea. It's like a recording. This is all connected to the last incident. Not connected, it's the same incident. And I was innocent to begin with. Why was there so much evidence suggesting you'd done it then? I don't know. I really didn't tell any lies in the last trial. So those clothes of yours, you really did burn them just because you noticed the sleeve was torn? Yeah. This Gyakuten didn't do it either. The culprit's a completely different third party. Both of them are innocent. They would have to be. While we were on that topic, what became of what was stolen from the shrine? Looks like everything except the money was given back. I can't make sure from here, obviously. Not that anything really precious was taken to begin with. If I need something, I get it then. When you hoard stuff, it just gets in the way. Is that important at all? How'd you solve all these cases up until now? Think about it. If you stole all kinds of things, you could hide what you really wanted among them, like a needle in a haystack. Ah, so anything that wasn't returned would have been what the culprit was really after. You haven't completely lost your wits, then good. With Reimu stuck here, what are you saying? All you'd have to do is compile a list of everything at the shrine and bring it here. I guess. What, do you disagree? No, not at all. Fine then, but from the sound of things, that won't be necessary anyway. Now, do you know about Momiji? What? Oh, the girl who's always following you around like a little lost puppy? You haven't heard about her? Of course I've heard about her. Huh? It was you? What? Yeah? I think we're talking past each other. So it seems. Reimu, you said you knew about Momiji? Momiji Inubashiri, right? I know that Momiji. I've met her plenty of times now. We've established you are aware of her existence, but do you know where she is right now? How am I supposed to know that? Yes, of course. Great. Do you think of anyone who would want to frame you? I don't know why anyone would do that. Oh, I don't know. It's not like they've done that before. Good Suwaku explains to Sanai that they adopted a dog. It's true. Reimu's the kind of pure soul who forgive and forget, and share a drink with her former foes. Doesn't sound like me at all. Eh? You look stunned from the bottom of your heart like this. I feel guilty for some reason. Anyway, that's not how it is. All those yokai just come bother me on their own. In any case, it seems unlikely this is done out of ill will towards you. We don't have any clues, as usual. Usual? What makes you say that? Eh? Just how I felt. There's no deep reason. There's something about that. It's no use, it's gone. Well, it doesn't look like Reimu has any ideas either. Nope, not in the slightest. I hate you. I hate you so fucking much. You bastard. Once again, the culprit knew. Take away the best, the smartest character in the game. That's a emote. Oh, welcome. What do they call this? Deja vu? Yeah, last time all this shit happened, it was a terrible trial. I've heard of it. Maybe Sanai doesn't know. Maybe she's not in league with Kanako and Suwako. It's hard to say. I feel like we've met here before, under very similar circumstances. Oh, that's true. That was about 1 year ago, wasn't it? And this situation is the same as then, sadly. Right. You see, since we have a branch shrine here, we can't allow the grounds to be left unattended. New sprite. I thought this might have been the one they had from the last game, but like they swapped sprites, I believe. You haven't heard about it. Lady Suwako told you she'd gone on a morning walk in the trial a few days ago, didn't she? She must have come here to check in our branch shrine. Mm-hmm, sure. I'm pretty sure she had this sprite in the last game, but you only briefly saw her doing, like, the Oku trial, right? She did not have this in the first game, I know that for a fact. So that's how it was. We don't really need a reason to go out on a stroll. Okay, it's been 4 hours of the day. I'm gonna call it here. We'll be back for more of this on Friday. And I'll be back for the usual stuff. What's the song? This is her theme. Yeah, this is Faith for the Transient People. Really good mix. This is a new mix, too. They didn't have this one previously. Hey, I'll be back tomorrow for the usual. But until then, I'm out of here.